the video. So I want to talk to you guys today about how the maestro has never breathed fresh air. And also why it is so hard to find people to play with in Arena. And why is it so hard that in general, and then why it's so hard for me to find people to play with rank 1, and obviously it's because it's so hard to find people to play with in general. But, so, the reason why there's no one to play with, and why you sit and, spamming in trade chat, is because in WoW, well, the first reason is because everyone quit the game because the game is complete and utter garbage, and you're better off picking rotten communist potatoes in Siberia than playing this game. But other than that, the main reason, since everybody quit, obviously, so there's barely anybody to play with, and then the people that still do play are these sniveling, coward, mentally unstable, delusional sycophants who will only play with their little cliques of their other one or two other people, and they won't play with anybody else. And on top of that, that's just for normal players. They won't play with anybody else. For me, they purposely won't play with me because they know who I am and I'm famous and they know I'm better than everybody. It doesn't matter that I'm better than everybody. It only matters that they purposely are trying to ruin my life and smite me down, just like everything in life, where I'm better and do all the right things. And then I have no one to play with. So, I'm playing with blue gear right now. And on top of that, I'm playing with no gear. I'm playing with no ring enchants, blue items, gear from last season. I'm doing the impossible, and I'm trying to get rank 1. And I played like 30 games this entire season. Now I'm going to get rank 1, because I never give up. I'm the best Pally to ever live, and that translates over to every other class. And so the difference between a really good player and a bad player who's clueless and has the brain of a dung beetle is so I don't obviously know every single thing in this game. Like, I didn't even know, yesterday I didn't know that Fell Hunter could purge, like, CC. I only thought it could purge, like, enemy targets, like you can in regular WoW. So I didn't know that. So when I feared the Druid, and the Warlock purged the fear on the Druid, I was like, what just broke that? Did you just break that? I didn't know. But as soon as I realized that happened, the first game, then I automatically knew that I had to cover the fear with something, or I had to fear the pet with the Druid. I automatically knew I had to play differently. That's the difference between a really good player. So as soon as I know what I did wrong, I automatically know how to fix it. And that's on a class that I played basically not at all. And I didn't even know that you could buff with smaller mana. So this has 18 mana, so you just use this for purge protection. So I can use the smaller version of stamina when I need to use purge protection, and the smaller version of inner fire. And I might be able to do, I haven't checked the shadow one yet. The shadow resistance, I wonder how. Oh no, that's a lot of mana, so you can't. So only your inner fire and your stamina. But that's 2 buffs I didn't even know about that are like no mana. Because your other inner fire is obviously 388 mana, and your other stamina is 630 mana. So you use that for buff protection. I didn't even know that. I obviously don't have engineering. The other people I'm playing against, they have ring enchants. They have shoulder enchants. They have all this season's gear. They have the best engineering belt. They have the best engineering goggles. They have the best weapon. I'm using last season's weapon. Like, they have all the best gear in the game. They have the best wand. They have the PvE rings. So I'm playing with literally like, I'm playing with like 25%, 30% loss. And no experience. And I'm still the best to ever play this game. And, so I'm going to get rank 1 no matter what. And, it's just so disgusting that I can sit there. I don't know if you guys saw. You should have saw, because I sat there in trade chat all day, every day for the last 3 days spamming who I am, what I'm trying to do, and the scum of the earth purposely are not playing with me, and they know I'm really good and better than the people that they play with. So I'm going to prove them all wrong, get rank 1 against all odds, smite them down, and laugh at their feeble-minded piglet, and I will be victorious. If it's the last thing I ever do. So, my respiratory system may be failing. I may have a 950 degree temperature. And I may have an extreme irk sauce in the mini-mice. But I will never give up. And I will get rank 1 if it's the last thing I ever do to the day. But the thing is, if I see that you're good, then I'll play with you. It doesn't matter anything else. If you're good at the game, I'll play with you. Because I'm not a soy milk drinking, latte list, pansy sniveling coward. And guess what? The maestro will never give